So when I sit here and tell people that have no idea who I am, yeah, I think I'm good enough to beat these world tour guys and Olympic champions, they're probably sitting there going, what a dickhead. But what happens if I do? You know? You're gonna sit there and go, fuck, that was cool. And for that opportunity alone, I'll go for it. I'm Alec Briggs, and I've never won a national champs. I don't think anyone really cares about winning the national champs as much as I do right now. Some people might just see it as another jersey, but I've got a lot of emotional ties into it. I don't think I've ever been as fast or as fit as I was when I was like 16, 17. You know, I thought I was going to go on to be world champion as a cross rider as a second year junior. Like, that was just fixated in my head. And I think when you don't even get to worlds because you've kind of shot yourself in the foot, you kind of have to like really shrug off a chip on your shoulder. I guess I kind of want to write that. Had a few little setbacks. I separated my AC joint like 3 weeks ago, racing gravel champs. Training's like obviously really taking a big dip because you get tired and you realise how tired your body is when it's just trying to recover. I guess diet's gone out the window, really intense training's gone out the window. The last 2 weeks I've just been focusing on like making sure my shoulder will be good to like sprint on a bike, and I went and rode outside for the first time a couple of days ago. I realised I would be able to like go at it full attack. It's the strongest field a crit champs has ever seen in a while, long while. What triggered me was that my teammate Neil Phillips got put as a reserve, and I was just like, holy fuck, if he's getting put a reserve, like who else has been put in this race? There's some guys that are flying like Lewis Lasky, Ethan Hayter. There's some hungry guys there. I looked at the start list and you see like Ineos Grenadiers, Movie Star, FDJ, you know, and you're like, oh Jesus, and then you see about 10 canyon riders and you're like, man. Someone I will say is that I know like most people hearing this stuff, they're gonna be like, man backs himself a lot. And it's like, you have to, you know. It's like, you can't just sit there and be like, yeah, I think I'm like top 10. If you're not going for the win, what are you doing?
And welcome to the British Men's National Circuit Race Championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. Your national champion here.
You get on the rollers, you eat your stuff 3 hours beforehand. It's very simple when it comes to race day. I remember like going in there with a game plan going, I know what I've got to do. I know who the 5 riders are I've got to watch. And I know that if I follow them, I can win. And I'm sitting on the start line. I'm near the back. And I'm looking at the front of the race. And everyone that can win that race are there. And I was just looking at them. And all of a sudden your mentality goes, I think I've lost. I think I've lost before it started. You know, you've got to stay real calm. You've really got to back yourself in those situations. And I kind of made the choice on the start line, and I went, oh, you'd be an idiot if you didn't try.
Here's John Mould of Wales and Tekka CC. He's got his teammate in there.
And then the race sets off, and you're like, yeah, this is fast.
I reckon only about 30 riders left in this front group. The last rider coming through there was Alec Briggs from Tekka. Probably one of the best bike handlers in the peloton.
And I remember like 2 laps in, losing my head.
He's still hanging on, but he's having to work very, very hard against the raw power that some of these World Tour riders have.
He was one of the last on the grid, so he'll have just been playing catch-up throughout this race.
And I remember like there was just a split, and like people were just going backwards and blowing up in front of me.
As Briggs still tries to fight to stay on the wheel.
This will cause problems now. If you're a little bit further back, just to close these gaps up a little bit can be a big effort.
I got into like the right place with like 4 laps to go maybe, and then it was just carnage.
Oh, there's a crash on the right-hand side.
And I knew then that that was it, race over. Rolled in like 12th. It's annoying because I think my whole life I've just been potential. But I think next year, you know, as I said before, anyone listening to this and even after they've watched that race, they'll go, you can't beat those World Tour guys. And I'll just turn around and go, but what if I did?